The most insecure men I have ever met in my entire life are isolated men. And this is why. Truth of the matter is that the men that they're insecure about are the dudes who have the most success. They got the best jobs. These are the guys that have the best money. These are the guys that have the prettiest wives. These are the guys that have the big social media followings, and they have the great positions. All of this stuff. And the guys that hate those men and criticize those men, they make this fatal flaw. They avoid them at all costs. Now here's the problem with that. Success leaves breadcrumbs. Sparks produce fire. And the farther you are away from the breadcrumbs and the farther you away from the heat, the less likely you are to get fed, the less likely you are to catch fire. And most of the time, the insecurity that they have are keeping them away from the guys that are most successful. Here's the scarier part. You don't even have to ask them for advice. Because the closer you get to fire and the closer you get to food, the more likely you are to get fed and the more likely you are to ignite. And so most of the time, the problems in our career, in our family, in any other area of our lives as men is not an issue of education, it's an issue of isolation. But we're changing that at Limitless. Get with us. Peace.